All right, welcome everybody. We are doing our new Coach Getting Started Right call. So hopefully everybody can see my screen, and Holly can give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay. All right, so this is my goal tonight is to get you to the point where you feel confident, excited, and ready to tackle the world with your coaching business. So there is going to be a Q&A portion at the end. So as we're going throughout this, please let me know if you have any questions. You can put them in the chat or make a note of them, and we'll get them started. If you are not brand new, then hopefully you're learning this from the perspective of how to teach your leaders how to get started right. But my name is Rachel. I'm the leader of Restoration Nation. We have a lot of amazing coaches on our team, and we have seen a lot of duplication within our downline recently. So tonight I'm going to go over the basics of, as a new coach, how do you launch your business and get it up off the ground. And we're going to make this as streamlined as possible, as simple as possible, so that you feel like, okay, totally, I can end this call and go out and conquer the world. So I want to remind you that as new coaches, it's super easy to overcomplicate this business. And in reality, this business is so simple. Your most important job here is to work on you. Your number one goal here is to take care of your physical results, your mental results through personal development, which we'll talk about a little bit, and plugging in through accountability. So whenever you're in your coaching journey and like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, is your number one job is to take care of yourself. So getting to know the products through using them, loving the workouts, getting immersed in our accountability groups. And naturally, when you are feeling good and feeling better, you're going to be sharing about that lifestyle change with those that you care about, because you're so excited out of like an outpouring of joy from your heart. So your most important job is taking care of you, and you're going to help those people that are watching you change their life, because they're going to see that joy radiating from you. Eventually those people are going to be feeling so incredible, they're going to want to do the same thing and tell everybody they know. So it's this very, very simple process of take care of yourself, tell others about it, get people on board, and rinse and repeat. And that's the kind of foundation of what coaching is. So I never want you to forget that when you're on your coaching journey. Wanted to quickly note a few resources for you. We have a ton of information and training, and everybody prefers to go about this differently. So I would just say find your sweet spot. For me, as a new coach, I wanted to just learn everything. So I listened to all the trainings. I wanted to be on every call. The more that I learned, the more confident I felt. So here's a couple resources for you. Number one, in the Coach Online office, which hopefully you know how to access that. If not, let me know, and at the end I can explain. In the Coach Online office, there's a ton of great resources, that training materials in there. We also have a weekly corporate national wake-up call. It's like a national training where they bring on a top successful coach onto this call on the Team Beachbody Coach 411 Facebook page, and they give a training or something, a helpful talk about your business to give you tools to conquer the world. So that's at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday. It is recorded. I usually watch them back because that's not a good time for me. So those are your corporate-wide coaching resources. Our team has a ton of tools for you. So number one, our Monday night, right now, our calls are on Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also are hosting Thursday night power hours. We'll talk about what a power hour is in a minute, but that's a crucial piece of building a successful business. And then we have our team group chat. So if you're not in our group chat, make sure that your coach gets you plugged in there, because that's a great place to ask questions. If you're struggling with a conversation, if you don't know the answer to something, you pop in that group chat, ask the question, and we are there to help. My mom has always said that the only dumb question is the one that you didn't ask, and I have lived by that. So I fully believe in using that resource as in the team chat, especially as a new coach. You're going to have 7 million questions, and we have so many people that can help you out with that. Another, the Coach FAQ is a great resource as well. That's usually where I go when I can't find the answer to something. And then I usually YouTube. If there's something about coaching that I don't understand, I'll also go to YouTube and search for different trainings. So let's talk about what your first goals are as a new coach. Now, hopefully by now you have already launched launched your business. You've already announced to the world that you are a coach. If you have not, the second you get off this call, that is your number one job, because you cannot build a business if you don't tell people that it's open. So when you announce that you're a coach, you are literally opening the storefront to your coaching business. So if you need help figuring out how to craft that post, go into the team page under units. There's a new coach training that gives you details on how to do that. So your first goals as a new coach after you've done your new coach welcome post is you're going to commit to you. So you're going to be starting a program if you're not already immersed in one. You're going to commit to sharing that journey every single day. This is powerful. If you want your storefront to be open and people to know to come to you as a health and fitness coach, you have to be posting every single day, because that creates trust, it creates validity in what you're sharing, and people begin to ask questions. So posting once a week is not going to cut it. You need to post every single day. If you're struggling with content, I personally take my personal development book, whatever I'm reading, or my devotion, and then I just think about, marinate on what it says, and then just regurgitate that in a post about my workout. So commit to your program, commit to sharing about that program and your journey every single day. So post at least once a day. Your primary goal in the first 30 days of a coach is you're going to help 3 to 5 people get started just the same way you did with a challenge pack. So you're going to hit this goal called Success Club. And this is so important for new coaches. If you just signed on, gosh, this is literally the most amazing thing ever, is that you get to have the opportunity to be in a coach test group. If you hit Success Club, which is helping 3 people get challenge packs for 3 months in your first 6, so let's say June, July, August, boom, you've hit Success Starters. Maybe you miss a month. Maybe you do June, August, September. You still are within that 6-month time window, but you want to help 3 to 5 people every month for 3 months so that you are able to get that Success Starter ticket into a test group for a brand new program. You'll get an email invite as those waves come out with new programs. It's an incredible opportunity. You're also going to get free swag. You're going to ensure that you're earning enough money to pay for your own supplements and growing an income on top of that. And then it's recognized as the foundation of a successful business. Every top coach in the company will tell you need to help 3 to 5 people every single month so that you're consistently building your income. And it's pretty easy to do if you're sharing consistently and leading with your story. So that's your goal. You also get a free ticket to our yearly convention when you hit that 3-month goal. We were supposed to have it in New Orleans this year. Unfortunately, because of COVID, it got canceled, but they're still validating those tickets at Summit next year, which hopefully will also be in New Orleans. But you're going to get a free ticket to Summit, a free entrance to a test group, earn back your shakes. So your number one goal is you're going to hit 3 to 5 people, okay? Now, how do you do that? For me, what I would do is I would take a piece of paper tonight, and I want you to sit down and write out 20 names, 20 people in your life that you love, that you care about, that mean the most to you, 20 people who, if you help them get healthy, it would make your day, that it would just bring you so much joy to see your mom take care of herself after putting other people first for your whole life. Or maybe it's your best friend who has been yo-yo dieting for forever, and you can bring her alongside you as your accountability partner. Write down a list of 20 people, because those are the people that you're going to start with, and you're going to reach out to them tonight. You're going to say, hey, I don't know if you saw, but I just recently launched my coaching business, and I am creating an accountability pod for this brand new program called MBF, or you could say for my virtual boot camp, whatever you want to do. I was wondering if you'd be open to learning about it so we could do this together. Doesn't have to be crazy. Pick up the phone and call them, but that's your first step. So in order to help 3 to 5 people, most people are not going to reach out to you initially, just because they have to see what you're about. It's going to take some consistency for them seeing that you're not going to flake out on social media. So reaching out to those people that care about you is how you're going to get those first 3 to 5 people. A quick tip that I want to share with you is don't freeze. As a new coach, it's very easy to start thinking, I'm overwhelmed. This is so much information. I don't know what I'm doing. And you get in this, it's called analysis paralysis, where you're trying to analyze everything. And in the midst of trying to do that, you freeze, you're paralyzed, and you don't take action in your business. So I would challenge you to learn as you go. You're not going to get everything perfect initially, but rip that Band-Aid off sooner versus later in posting and talking to people, and just share out of how your own life has changed through this opportunity. So those are your first, that's phase one of your first goal. We have one more goal for you we'll talk about in just a second. So this is just a little bit more detail on what we call an invite. That's literally what I just said. It's not complicated. It's just like, girl, I'm doing this and it makes me feel amazing and I need you to do this with me. Let's be accountability partners. So you're going to be connecting with people consistently through conversations behind the scenes. And I want you to think about this. If you were at a fair, and, one of the ways that you are going to connect with people is through, I call it love bombing. When you go onto somebody's page and you're going to go on and you're going to love bomb them, you're going to make them feel special. You're going to notice things about them. You're going to encourage them. You're going to be that light to them on social media. And so here's how some people feel weird about that initially, which I can't understand. But if that's you, I want you to think about it like this. If you went to a fair and you went up to somebody's booth at a fair and they looked at your outfit and she complimented you and she said, girl, I absolutely love that shirt. That color blue is so beautiful on you. Would you feel weird about receiving that compliment, or would you be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for noticing. I got it at blah, blah, blah. You would feel so noticed and appreciated. And it's the same thing on social media. When you go through and love bomb on pages, you're building that relationship with they're going to hopefully be your clients one day, or maybe they're just going to be your friends on social media. And it's a great opportunity to build that relationship. When you have that list of 20 people, when you're reaching out, you can invite in basically 2 to 3 different ways. Number one, I prefer a voice memo. So I would take what I just said of, hey girl, I'm running, I feel amazing. I've changed my life. I need an accountability partner. Would you be open to learning more? Do that in a voice memo, because they're going to hear your heart. It's not a copy paste. It's going to feel very authentic to you. And these people love you. They're your closest of closest friends. They're going to want you to succeed, and they will be invested in your journey. You can also craft a challenge-specific message, maybe 2 to 3 sentences describing what you're going to do. Feel free to send that in the team chat, and we can give you some advice on if it's good or things to tweak. But just remember, you're sharing from your heart in this process. So if you struggle with invite ideas, you can check out the files in the team page. There is some more. Just search invite idea in the team page, and you'll see a ton pop up. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to take action tonight with those 20 people, and you're going to send an invite to them and share with them this amazing opportunity. Now, how do you track your business as you're having these conversations? What I want you to do is to go into your Coach Online office, and you're going to go under, actually, let me see if I can just pull it up here, because that may be easier. So you're going to go under the training tab. And under the training tab, there's a section called Success Club Program. In the Success Club Program section, there is a PDF that you can print out called the Success Club Tracker. And that's what this looks like. I can't get mine to pull up, but that's what this looks like. So this, if you were to sit down and do what we call a power hour, that is your business time. Now, a lot of our coaches do it in 15-minute increments throughout the day. They use this guide to know what to do in those 15-minute pockets. So print one of these out, get a notebook paper to write down the people that you're chatting with each day. And the coaches that are most successful on our team, they attend power hours that we offer with the team, because that's where we teach you, okay, we have this activity on the Success Club Tracker. It says initiate connections and add followers. Well, as a new coach, you have no idea what the heck that means. So we're going to teach you on the Power Hour how to do that. What are you actually going to do to initiate connections and add followers? How do you even go about that? There's also more resources where this tracker is located in your Coach Online office. There's additional training videos that you can watch about each of these sections. So it's so important early on to track your business so that you are organized, which will make you feel less overwhelmed, and you'll know who you're talking to each day. Now, we talked about your first goal being Success Club. In the midst of reaching Success Club, it's very easy to hit your first promotion in the business. Up until Emerald, you are strictly earning commission. When you hit Emerald, you unlock the business earning potential of cycle bonuses. So that's basically tapping into benefiting off of the sales of your team underneath you. So you do that by adding 2 people. For me, this is so simple, and I really challenge you not to overthink it. For me, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm doing this thing and I believe in it. Will you support me? She's like, yes, of course. And so for a year, she drank Shakeology, and she was a discount coach under my team. And then I signed up my husband. It was a financial investment, but for our family, it has paid off with allowing us to double dip income. If you're super into pursuing this business, like balls to the wall, I want to go full time with this, I believe in this, I'm so fired up, let us know. We can tag you in a training on why signing up your spouse is important early on. But just find 2 people. That's it. Your cousin Betty and your neighbor down the street, and boom, you have hit Emerald. Here's an idea of what you can say with them. You've talked to them about challenge packs. They're ready to sign up. Then you share, okay, the last piece of the puzzle is I can send over details on how to sign up and a welcome email that will help you know what your next steps are. There's only 2 ways to sign up, customer or discount member. And then it breaks down what the 2 are. And most people are like, oh yeah, I want to save money on my packages. I want to save money on my Shakeology. Please sign me up as a discount member. And boom, you've got a coach. Easy peasy. You hit Success Club with coaches. In the first week of your business, you've also given yourself a promotion, and rinse and repeat that every single month. So that's your second goal as a new coach in your business. Now, when they're ready to get started, you're going to use ShareCart as the resource to send them a link to get signed up. Again, ask the team for help. It is okay to be a beginner. When you think about this, if you were to start a new job and you got a job at a dentist office and you walk in on your first day and you have no idea where the printer is, you have no idea how to schedule patients, you don't know where the bathroom is, there's all these questions that you have no idea the answers to, and you allow yourself to be a beginner in that situation. Well, sometimes what I see happen in coaches is they feel this pressure that they put on themselves to be perfect, and that they can't be a beginner, that they should already know it all. So give yourself the grace to not already have all the answers and to lean into the team for support. I would also note that every coach's journey is different. And for me, when I started, I was not the out of the gate flaming success crushing all-star. I definitely dabbled in my coaching business for the first 6 months and eventually was able to get it off the ground because I stopped hemming and hawing and actually did the work. But I was not your quick success coach. Now, Holly, who's on here, she has hit Success Club every day since day one of her business because she went all in from day one. So I would tell you to set no expectations. Don't take no personally. Use it as a way to learn, but remember that they probably need to watch you for a few months. And if you prove that you're going to stick around, those people are going to come around. So be consistent. Don't place this expectation of perfection on yourself and to roll with the no's. You're going to get a lot of no's in this business, and that's okay. But most of those tend to be not right now. Most of those tend to be people that just aren't ready right now in this season to commit. So don't give up hope on them. So what do you do now? We've talked about your first goals. So here's what you're going to do when you get off this call. If you have not already done it, you're going to complete the new coach training in the team page. It's the first unit in the team page. It's going to cover ShareCart. It's going to cover how to sign people up, how to that form that's in our units is so helpful for the basics of how to make sure that you have your coaching business ready to go. You're going to commit to your program, drinking your shake every day, 10 minutes of personal development, a post on social media, and talking to people. That's how you build a business. And you share that journey, inviting people. Take that list of 20 people. If nobody on that 20 wants to sign up, you make a new list with a new 20 people, and you keep on believing that this is going to happen for you, because you know that it's changing your life, and it can change other people's lives as well. And step 4 is important. Don't get overwhelmed. One step, one conversation, and one goal at a time. So to recap, your first goal is you're going to help 3 people. Your second goal is 2 of those people are going to sign up as discount coaches. And you're going to do that through creating that action list of 20 people who you're going to have those conversations with. Now, I can go over social media stuff if you guys need the ins and outs of social media. But that is the gist of my presentation tonight. Coaching is not complicated. If you help yourself and then you help others and you show up consistently, you will see magic happen in your business. As someone who has been doing this for full time, 4 years in August, I can tell you that it is consistency and persistency that will help you reach your goals. So lead with that fire and that passion. I'm going to stop screen sharing, and I'll look in the chat. If anybody has any questions or things that they want to go over, I know we have a couple people listening in, so we may not have anything. It's short and sweet tonight. Anything I missed, Holly, that you want me to cover? Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being on. So tonight, before our team call at 8:30, I want you to make that list of 20 people and then start touching base with them. And if you need help crafting a message, reach out to your coach. Let them help you do that, and just plug in, dive in, both feet first into this opportunity, because this team is here to support you every step of the way. So excited. I'll post this recording. Please feel free to reach out if you need help. I'm here to help as well. And thanks for being on. All right. Bye, guys.